Hey guys, Mike Hanselman, owner of Small Arms Pistol Academy, and today you guys can see we do have a Tenicor outside the waistband holster with us. I'm going to zoom this in just so you guys can see that bottom line. Lifetime guarantee on this holster, which is pretty cool. So here's our holster. This is a right-handed holster, and that's going to be important when you go to put the firearm in here. So we're going to show you how to actually use that. One thing I really like about this holster, you can see where the belt loops would be for this is built into the holster itself. It's not an additional screw or anything, which is kind of nice. And the holster itself is contoured, so it's going to fit your body pretty naturally, which is going to be an awesome feature of this. Now, on the table, you guys will see I have a Shadow Systems. That's the MR920. We do have a Streamlight flashlight on here, and we also have a Glock 19, no flashlight. The reason I have both of these guns is because essentially Shadow Systems MR920 is a Glock 19, so by theory that should also fit inside the holster. But since the Glock does not have a flashlight, by most holster companies, it would not be retained inside the holster. Tenicor, supposedly you can fit both of these guns inside here without a light and still have it work, so that's what we're going to do. This firearm is unloaded, as you can see, and this one does have an optic as well. So let's just start with that one first. As far as going in, it's a little tight. I probably do have to adjust our retention, which are these screws right here that we're going to end up playing with for our retention. You can see it's a little tight up by the optic, but tight doesn't mean bad at all, okay? If you wanted to file that down or something and give yourself more space, I mean, feel free, but there's no reason to. It's not interfering with anything at all. And it fits in there really nice. As far as the front of this goes, you can see it is open. That way your holster is not going to retain any water, bodily fluids, or anything like that. If you spill something, it's not going to damage anything down there. Just set in there with like the pocket lint and stuff like that. I know this is on the outside, but you still get lint caught in the bottoms of that if it's not closed up. So I'm a big fan of that. And again, it fits. It fits really nice. If I tip it over and I'm shaking it, nothing's falling out of here. It fits really nice. Remember, it was a little tight putting it in there. It did come out quite smooth though. With our Glock 19, so again, we don't have an optic on here. I'm just showing you this is unloaded. And I also do not have a flashlight on it. The same holster, oops, and the firearm goes right into it. A good holster to me fits one gun, all right? Now, since these two are basically identical firearms, I'm okay that it's fitting numerous guns in here, okay? But it does actually cover my trigger guard on the front and the back. Even though there's no flashlight on this firearm, there's not an optic on here, it's not falling out, it's retaining it. And again, I can tighten my retention screws. This is just out of the bag. I wanted to see how it looked and make a video for you guys. So if you are in the market for a new holster, you can go ahead and check out Tenicor right there. Really cool design. The holster itself is polymer. One reason I like polymer, again, you can always just throw this in the dishwasher, take care of it in the kitchen sink. You don't need anything fancy like that, so really cool. But it's a lot easier to maintain, clean, and it's durable. So that's a huge bonus of that holster right there. So Tenicor, they do give you some different things inside the bag with your holster. So you can see the front right here. It's just going to talk about it. It does have your firearm safety rules, but the biggest one, again, is that lifetime guarantee. The other side of this simply is just going to tell you what holster it actually was, all right? Now, the most important thing that's going to be inside that bag, in my opinion, is this pink form for all of you masculine gentlemen out there, okay? No safe queens. If you have a really pretty gun and it's not going to leave your safe because you're too afraid to shoot it, just keep it in the safe. This holster is designed for your everyday carry. So if you have a gun like your Glock 19 that you strap onto your body every single day to protect your life when that situation arises, this may be a holster you guys want to check out. Now, let's say you don't carry that Glock and you have the Gucci version of it as well. That's the MR920, again, designed by Shadow Systems Corp right there. So here we are. That same holster just fit both of those firearms, even though one has an optic, one does not have an optic, one has a light, the other did not have a light. They both fit perfectly inside that right-handed holster. So if you guys are looking for a good holster to check out, I'm just showing you the back of it because it is actually addressed on here of what it is. So you can always look them up, check it out. I would highly recommend this. The holster itself is going to go for about $100. So if that's a little out of the budget, you could always look for an Uncle Mike's, but at the end of the day, you pay for what you get. And this holster, it's definitely worth that $100 right there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, make sure you do click like, subscribe. Leave us a comment down below of what holster you actually use. That's most important, so I can see if there's a different holster brand out there I should be checking out. But thanks for all the feedback, guys. Take care.